sidelines, big city, and see which of these teams will be able to set their soul on fire in the Las Vegas Bowl. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. His motivation is really clear for his team today. They didn't make the college football playoff. There could be disappointment, but he said, we're not looking back. We are so excited to get this opportunity to launch into next season. A bowl game gives more practice time, more opportunity to give young guys chances for development. He said, we're going to showcase what we can be next season, starting today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Hey, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to blow up now and start doing something. Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They're dealing with a second and long. Here's Ncaa to throw. Quick completion on the out route.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They could have completed that in their sleep.
Now staring at a third and short from the 40. Might be calling a hot route. Ncaa from the gun on third down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. Snags it, and he's open. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Back to pass, it's Beck. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the...
Makes the catch on the right side. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Nittany Lions come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's a give to Peoples. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. They're working that left side. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back.
Got some room into the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. Extra point here will tie the game.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lyle. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running inside, it's Fletcher. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That's caught. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Maybe a crease. Hits him with a stiff arm. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Ncaa unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! What a catch in the end zone for 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. Powers through the defender. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? There he goes! He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
You gotta love aggressive offenses. You get third down and short, a lot of defenses thinking run. They got fourth down in their back pocket. This offense is aggressive, takes the shot, makes the big play, goes from their side of the field to now set up first and goal.
They want to run this quarterback. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to take a shot on second and short. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Inside the 50. The 30. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Miami! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Out of the end zone. Slips through the line. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
To the air, it's Beck. Oh, they're after him. Got the first down. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to
pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. Picks up the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Ncaa. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll move the tight end. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And the Hurricanes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Handoff for Peoples. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Trying to get behind the defense. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Here's Mensah to throw. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
And guys, they'll try to make up for a couple of unproductive plays here on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Bulldozes his and runs through another one. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Fletcher. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Third and 6 yards to go. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Caves! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Buying some time as he moves left. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
Number one objective here, no turnover. He'll pull it down. He's loose at the 15. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Hansen. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
He's got it on the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. In the red area, it's Hansen. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On the move. He'll make his way in for the 2. And now they're down by 16. Still a lot of time to go here in the third quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Direct snap. Can't get him to the ground. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Ncaa. The short hands. It's Jacobs. Looking for room at the 30. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. Touchdown, Miami! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Pulls it in, it's Howard, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Going for the big play. He's got it down the field. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
To the air on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf, it'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To throw, it's Beck. The screen, he's got wheels. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. On 4th down, looking to pass. Under fire. Looking for the score. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the...
Makes the grab in their space. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. To the air. It's Beck. Pocket breaking down. Trying to buy time. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Trying to punch it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Ncaa. Fires to the big fella. Runs through a man. He might have space. The 20. Past the 10. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fletcher. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the pummeling has started. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And the extra point is good. They'll snag it just inside the 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Feet in the end zone looking to fire. Here's a heat. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Beck. Here's the pressure.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football.
Time to take a shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Bringing the heat. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.